Hey guys, I'm Bradu. Uh, sorry. It's February 16th and it's in the afternoon. Yesterday I shot my video early morning, so I had to kind of like retrace my steps and figure out what I've already talked about and not talked about. It all kind of melds together at some point. Um, so yesterday I did a sketch card first thing in the morning, and then I did two more throughout the day and a good hour or so of drawing on a different project that shall remain nameless at this point. Not sketch card related. And then today I actually woke up super early because I did that working hangout I was talking about doing, which is basically a bunch of artists get on while they're doing their artwork and just bullshit about art. They do that every weekday, and it's kind of whoever shows up from the Artcasters group. And that was really cool. So yeah, that was a new experience for me, and I would like to do it again or do it some more, but it's going to be hard with my work schedule. I was only able to do it because today was a holiday, because they do it weekday mornings, and I'm at work. But anyway, while we were on there, I drew Emelianenko Fedor, greatest pound for pound fighter of all time in MMA, I think. Copic markers. And I'm going to touch up a couple things. One dude online was being a dick. He's like, doesn't even look like him. Eyes are too big. Oh, that's a good point. The eyes are too big. Thank you, buddy. Anyway, that's fine. So I'm going to touch that up because I now see what he's talking about. They're not... I just need to add a little bit more shadows in the eyes so it doesn't look like his eyes are as big as they look. So I didn't just pick my nose right there. Just I might have looked like it, but I just want to clarify. It was just a little outside scratch. And one of the ones I did yesterday was way different than my normal. A little demolition derby, and I'm not. It's cool. It was cool to do something different. This was a commission. I just didn't want to turn it down because this guy wanted something different. I was like, oh, I can stretch myself a little bit. But I also didn't feel quite as, great about it as I usually do with my portrait style stuff. So I haven't heard back from him since showing the original, but I showed him an in-progress shot, and he seemed thrilled. So that's good. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna worry about it, but I'll stick to people for the most part. Let's see. Today I've done 3 sketch cards. The Fedor I just showed you, and the car was yesterday. And then I did baseball ones. And I'm making progress on that baseball set. I was just looking at everything I've done and everything I've got to do. I've got 10 left to do. I just read the contract, and then they actually extended the deadline by like 2 days, which really helps. So all of a sudden I feel a lot less pressure about that set. And I really like the way that they're coming out, especially compared to my previous work for Topps baseball sets. I'm not quite sure what is the difference, but pretty happy with how it's going. So that's good. I ended up just doing way more for this set than I wanted to do, and that's my own fault. We had some negotiating back and forth, and all of a sudden I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do that, and then immediately I was like, God, I wish I would have just stuck to the initial agreement, because they increased their offer a little bit if I did more cards, and I'm not saying it wasn't worth it. I'm just saying, like, doing that many cards seems to hard to get through it at some point. But anyway, let's switch gears. I mean, like I just said, I've been happy with that set, and now I see the light at the end of the tunnel with that. I've got 10 left to do, so I think I'm gonna do at least a couple more tonight. It's only like 5:45 right now, and I don't have a heck of a lot else I need to do. So, boom, baseball. And I just was looking at another thing I did today just to get organized a little bit was I actually wrote down all the deadlines that are looming and the sets I'm working on. And I didn't realize I actually have 3 baseball sets. So for some reason I had 2 in my head. I was like, oh, that's right, I signed on for two new ones. So more information coming when I can share. One of them I maybe can share openly and post as I'm doing, and I'm not sure. I'll find out. I'm going to switch the song. I love this song, don't get me wrong. But my wife said some of these are distracting. Sorry, Dave. I know you're not going to watch this. Dave Lunday on guitar, folks, and vocals, and every other instrument you hear in any of those. There's, I think, one song with a couple female vocals. That one's not him. Oh, what else was I going to talk about? I've been feeling emotional. I don't want to say depressed, because that's not right. Emotional isn't quite right either. Not quite like myself. And I know totally why, and it surprises me every time this happens. And yet it's happened every time, so it shouldn't surprise me. It's not a big secret, except it is a big secret for right now, this moment. I will talk about that in about a week, and then it'll make more sense. But I just feel kind of off. Like, I got a good start on the day, got some drawing done, was feeling fine, and then like after lunch I just felt not sick, but not right, like anxious almost. And I was like, and then I realized I got up super early, so I went ahead and took a nap. I was like, I'll feel better after a nap. And when I took a nap for, I'm gonna guess, an hour. And when I woke up, I felt even worse, and I was really kind of weirded out. And then I got back to drawing, and that kind of brought me back to where I should be. So I guess the good news is, as much as I've been feeling off these last few days, I feel like it doesn't show through, except that I'm telling you guys. But I've watched back a couple of these videos and gone like, oh, it's not like I seem all weird. So anyway, if I do seem weird, there's something up. Now you guys are probably all like, oh my god, what is it? What could it be? It's not really a big deal. It's something we've all been through, I think. And it'll be magically fixed in about a week. Anyway, boy. I guess that's it. I know I was going to talk about some other stuff, but there's always tomorrow. I think my next I'm going to do an art cast again this week, so maybe not necessarily tomorrow, but just like a solo one where I'm drawing and talking. But I got to figure out what I want to draw. I think I have kind of my topic rather than just rambling for an hour. I'm going to ramble for an hour, but I'm going to ramble with a specific topic or idea in mind. So I think I've got that picked out, but not quite sure what I'm going to draw yet for that, because the Topps baseball ones I got to get through, but I can't draw them on camera. And there's another thing I can't draw on camera, and I'd like to do sketch cards. So we will see, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another video. Alright, thanks for all the support. I feel like I'm becoming more a part of the online artwork community now that I did that chat today, and now that I'm posting videos and other artists are kind of like, giving me feedback or props or whatever. Then that's cool. That's part of the reason I started all this. I wanted to be more a part of things. So it's going well. Alright, see you. No, you hang up first. That's how I feel today. No, you hang. I said goodbye like 2 minutes ago, and here I'm still. Alright, bye.